Quiet your heart, my beloved, and let my voice settle within you. This very moment carries deep meaning. My being has been reaching out to you. Still, your soul carried too much weight for you to see. Deep inside you, you felt a stirring, an odd movement. That wasn't just a thought. That was me. Two of my helpers came down from heaven to lead you, keep you safe and warn you. But you weren't paying attention. You were too tired and busy to feel them close. You can understand me now. Listen to what I have to say. Do not let it go by. These truths are important for your journey ahead, your peace, and your next move. I've offered help from my realm. But you can't just listen to it. You have to feel it too. You're not the only one going through this. Even when it feels like you're all by yourself and the silence is too much, I've stayed close. I was there for you when other people couldn't understand how painful it was. I saw you quietly crying when no one was looking. I heard your cries, even the ones you couldn't say. That's not what I did. I started to do something. I stepped in. 2 helpers from my domain were sent. One will help you see things more clearly, and the other will protect you. Still, you haven't noticed that they are there. There were times when you felt a quiet sense of caution. Don't go that way. There were times when you felt like you should stop, be still, and not depend on that person. You didn't know it was me talking through my quiet presence, though. You thought it was just your own thoughts. Still, it was a holy warning. It was my voice. You felt a sudden stillness in your sadness on some days. Some nights, when you thought you were going to completely fall apart, you found a deep strength. Being strong wasn't something you chose to do. That was my guardian spirit. I wrapped my arms around you to protect you. When the enemy tried to break your spirit, I stretched out to protect you. You didn't know that some battles were fought. You didn't see the traps by accident. I blocked them, sent help, and am your source. But now I have to be honest with you, my dear child. Why don't you listen to my warnings? I have shown you what is true and what is not true, so why do you still doubt? What's the point of focusing on the things I told you to let go of? Why do you stay with people who drain you when you know they're not on the same page as me? I told them the truth. I showed them how they really were. You asked me to understand, and I did. Still, you turn away again. Why, my dear? I'm not mad at you, my love. Too much love flows between us. Even so, I'm going to say it again. Be careful. What's coming needs your full attention. You can't ignore one more warning. The Lear has been following your steps. He tried to get you to carry the old problems again that I took away. He's tried to break your will so that you'll give up. However, what he didn't expect was the protection I put around you. The people I sent to help are still close by. They do, however, need your okay. They need you to help them. You can't say you depend on me and then ignore my instructions. It's not possible to ask for help and then do what you want. I have set a very important path for you, my loved one. Do not take it lightly. I have made things happen. I'm putting together people, places, and times that will be good for you. That's where I think understanding should be. You have to be ready to receive them, though. Show that you believe what I say if you really believe what I say. Do not pick based on fear. Do not make decisions by yourself. Do not go back to the broken places just because you know them. I am calling you to a bigger goal and a wider path. To get there, you have to let go of things that don't belong in your story anymore. Why do I feel trapped? You asked. I'll tell you, it's because you have missed my quiet nudges. You moved quickly even though I told you to be still. I told you to be patient, but you ignored me. I warned you by giving you insights, wait times, and pain. You didn't think these came from me, though. You saw them as problems. They were there to protect you, but you felt like they were ignoring you. I hid some good things from you not as a punishment, but to keep you safe. I broke up with some people not to hurt you, but because I knew they would hurt you in the long run. There were doors I shut, and you cried in front of them. But I knew what was beyond, which made me calm. Now I'll show you some new paths, but you need to be able to see them to tell them apart. When I tell you to move or wait, you need to follow my lead. You can still feel my wise presence. Pay close attention. You'll feel it again. In the things you say, the things you think, and the little things that happen every day. If you think something is wrong, that's my spirit telling you to look deeper. My spirit lets me know I'm at work when there is a quiet peace, even if there is no reason for it. Do not forget about this. My guardian spirit is still with you. A sudden stop, a new plan, or a shift at the last minute. This isn't always the work of the liar. Sometimes it's me who steers you away from things that would have hurt your soul deeply. You only see a part of the story, but I get it all. I am the beginning and the end. I can see what you can't. Please trust me again, my love. The bad guys have worked hard. His words have been lies to you. He tried to forget about you. You think things will never change because of what he did, but what he says is not true. You have been picked. We haven't forgotten about you. You have not lost. That you are still alive, that you breathe, that you keep going shows how strong I am in your life. The enemy tried to kill you, but I protected you. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. And now I'm making this clear. I'm going to give you a clear sign soon, one that is only for you. It will be clear that it's from me. You'll feel my peace. My voice will be heard. But don't wait until I speak. Follow. You have tried to understand. It's getting close. You've wanted things to change. It's taking place now. You've been longing for peace. I'm giving it to you right now. But my instruction stays the same. Stay close to me. Do not go against what I tell you. Avoid going where I haven't led you because other people are pressing you. You're scared, or time is running out. To my beloved child, I love you very much. I have been patiently waiting, but now is the time for you to stand up. Fear can't hold you back. You are not allowed to stay in jail. The journey I've planned for you is much harder than any trouble you've been through before. What I have planned for you over the next few days will give every tear you've shed hope. There was a reason for every delay. My child, even the paths that looked like they were closed had a reason. Soon, the feeling of being alone will go away. Pay close attention to these feelings inside you. Do not let other things drown out my voice. I'm talking to you now. My helpers are close by, looking out for you, keeping you safe, and showing you the way. Please keep your heart open for me. Do not give up. You're closer than you think to getting the clarity you want. Please hold on and listen to me again. I'm with you. I stand by you. I'll go first. What I'm about to reveal can't be stopped by anything the enemy has already planned. You, my dear child, have been carrying a heavy load for a long time. There are deep questions as well as problems, sadness and thoughts that aren't said. You've been wondering if my voice, hand, and presence are still heard and felt in your life. I promise I've never left your side. When your own strength ran out, I helped you. When you were having bad thoughts, I made you feel better. I put barriers between you and dangers you didn't even know were there. You may have forgotten about those times, but I haven't. I remember every time I stepped in, even when you thought I was being quiet. On this trip, you were never by yourself. Some people may have missed you, but I never did. My kindness kept you safe from all the traps that were set for you. Your question is, why has this trip been so hard? I tell you, my child, it's because you walked without relying on my strength. You have taken on the responsibilities that were supposed to be mine. That's not what I asked you to do. I only asked you to walk with me. Still, you listened to your worries too much. You did what people who don't know me told you to do. Things that made you feel different changed like the wind. I understand that you meant well. I know you looked for comfort in things you knew. But now I'm showing you the way. I am changing the way you are going. It wasn't meant to scare you. I told you those things to keep you safe. They showed how much I cared. There was more to the 2 gifts I sent you than just keeping you safe. They were also meant to make it possible for me to keep my promise to you. When you didn't pay attention to that feeling of unease, you missed my first gentle push. When you filled your mind with noise, you missed what I had to say next. I didn't stop talking, though. I'm sending you this message again. This moment is not a fluke. This is a deliberate pause from me. I need your full attention because I have something important to say. It's going to be different from anything you've ever seen or heard before. When you enter a new phase, you can't still think the way you did before. You can't bring old habits into new places. You can't stay hidden in your spirit. There is a reason for the recent feeling of not knowing what to do. I'm taking you to a better place. Do not judge the people who make you feel uncomfortable. It means getting it. The sudden urge to turn away from a path you used to want is not confusion. It's a change of direction. I'm setting your course, so you don't go down paths that weren't meant for you. The stop you feel is not a refusal. It's the perfect time for me. Giving you your wish before you were ready would not have made it come true. It would have been too much to handle. So, I kept it from you for your own safety. My work is now hidden, not only changing your situation, but also getting you ready for the future I've planned for you. But, my beloved, you need to be careful. You need to be careful. You need to pay attention. The enemy is still whispering. He still looks. He tries to get you to leave him again. His ways are not new. They are well known. He keeps using the same distractions, pressures, and plans to get you to go in the wrong direction. But now you understand things better, which makes a difference. You know what my voice sounds like. You can feel my leading, and you already know what I'm showing you deep down. Don't try to explain away what I already told you to let go of. Don't give me a reason to stay where my peace has gone. Don't keep putting your energy into things that won't help you. I want to show you something new. I have set up new places for you to grow. But you need to leave the places I told you not to go. Keep the 2 guides I gave you close. You will be able to tell what fits with my will and what doesn't with His help. When there is time to think, it will speak. It will come to you as a soft thought or a sudden sense of stillness. Do not ignore it. Pay attention. You will be protected like a strong shield. It will protect you from any harm that is meant. You may never fully understand how hard things are for people around you, but know this. You were kept safe. That narrow escape, that last-minute change in your plans, and the path that closed before you could step on it, that was my job. That was my touch. You've cried out, "Do you really care about me?" Now I tell you this, my child, I cared when other people didn't. When you felt alone, I cared. I cared when other people only saw how you looked. Deep down, I knew they were having a hard time. I cared about you enough to take a moment to talk to your heart. When will things finally change? You asked. I promise it will be when you really hear. When you start to believe what I tell you, even if it seems strange at first. When you decide to follow orders before you fully understand them. At that point, things will change. That's when chances will show up that no one can miss. You must understand this, my dear child. The choices you make next will have big effects. You are no longer just looking. You are being shown the way. Now, every day has weight to it. Each choice is important. In this new phase of your life, following my will is more important than any chance that comes your way. Something doesn't come from me just because it seems good. I will bring you peace, not hurry. I will be clear, not unclear. I'm not going to force you to follow me. In this way, you'll know that I'm there, but I will also see how ready you are. I'll wait for times of peace to see if you will still look for me. Because I want to bring your heart closer to mine. I will let some requests go unanswered for a while. I don't bring you hardships to weaken you. Instead, I do them to make you stronger. The path in front of you is very important. My child, you need a solid base for this, not just short-lived enthusiasm. Because of this, my beloved, will you trust me again? Will you fully commit yourself by making sure your actions match what you say? Can you calm your heart enough to really hear my guidance? Dear one, will you rely on the understanding I've given you? You won't get lost because of your mood swings, because this path isn't just about beating one challenge. It's about becoming the whole person I thought you would be. Not long from now, my beloved child, I will make your way very clear. I will show you who really supports you and destroy the groups that have been trying to take your attention away. The doubt that has been clouding your thoughts will go away, and new certainty will come to the surface, leaving no doubt about my presence. Do not be afraid, my dear. If you wait, you might miss this important moment. Get rid of the things that are taking up your time and don't fit with your true purpose. I have a lot more planned for you. A beautiful future is calling. In some places, people are looking forward to seeing you. These new passages will open for you once you are ready to listen to my calls, even though you haven't gone through them yet. My child, You have been through a lot of silent questions. Your deepest self has held many thoughts you couldn't voice. Not because you didn't want to, but because it was hard to say what was in your heart. This goes beyond just feelings. It includes the weight of hidden disappointments, the pain of unfulfilled hopes, and the quiet exhaustion of keeping up a brave front when your inner strength is weak in ways that no one can see. Still, I can pick up on every detail. I can tell when you have to hold back your tears to keep going. I've seen you put on a happy face in public while feeling lonely when you're by yourself. I understand how your mind tries to make sense of things when they are going wrong. I see how you encourage other people while also wondering when your own freedom will come. And I want you to understand this for sure. No, my beloved, your time has not yet come. You haven't fallen behind, and I haven't forgotten about you. What you're going through now isn't because of mistakes. It's a time of getting ready. I've given you this time to grow, so that when I bestow the favors on you, I promise that you will have the inner strength to keep them going. You have asked for big changes, my child. You've been longing for fresh starts, clear paths, and clear answers. I have heard all of your pleas. But before I change the outside conditions of your life, I am working inside you. I'm building a strong foundation, something deeply rooted. Because the path I'm showing you will not allow for a weak belief to last. Decisions based only on short-term feelings won't last. You must be rooted in the truth that lasts in me. If you have faith today, say Amen. You are no longer wondering. Now is the time to let go of your doubt. That doubt doesn't keep you safe. You've been stuck in deep water for too long because of this weight. You have put things off out of fear, but now you can do them. I have to put you in the furnace so that you can follow the path I have marked for you. This isn't meant to consume you, it's meant to help you focus. It gets rid of the static and noise that has made it hard for you to hear my voice. Once the work is done, you will use a fixed star to find your way. The things that happen in your life don't change my will. You have been looking for a steady light that will point you in the right direction. To show that you trust me, I need you to do a certain thing. Open the flow of your resources by going to your storehouse. This plenty has been caught, and it has been still for too long. Today, give it to my kingdom as a real gift. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Giving this gift away feeds the fire that keeps my word alive and makes sure that those who are looking for the truth can find it. Don't hold back what I told you to give. Do something right now to plant your strength in my kingdom. Your life will get a strong wind as you let go of this promise. You haven't been moving, but now you will. The fog that made it hard for you to make decisions will clear up. You will carry a shield of favor that I have made stronger to protect you. Being obedient keeps you safe and gives you steady joy. The storm is over. You're about to enter a calm harbor. Take a break now. You know exactly where you're going and when you'll get there. Be brave as you walk forward. I planned the trip, and now I'm taking you home. Please quiet your thoughts for a moment, my child. That quiet rumbling inside you, the feeling of a change you can't see. It is not a mess. I put it there. I'm talking to you now because a certain time is coming up, a time that your enemy has carefully planned so that you will forget exactly when it is. He is trying to stop you from making a big spiritual step forward, but not with a big show. Instead, he is doing this through small choices and everyday distractions. That feeling you have inside, that soft pull, is my voice cutting through the noise. Dear one, this is a very important warning that I'm giving you before his plan can fully come together. Pay close attention, because how you react right now will determine what you skip and what you get. You've already come too far to give up what's next. It's clear that I love you very much, my sweet child. There is a certain point in time coming up that your enemy wanted you to miss. It was planned so that it would surprise you. This is not your imagination, my beloved. It is the truth that I have shown you. That vague feeling, the quiet push, the need to act quickly for no apparent reason, or the recent weight on your spirit. This is real awareness stirring inside you. I put it there. Some unseen forces have been quietly making plans while waiting for you to get distracted so you won't have to listen to me right away. Only long enough for their plan to go ahead. But I'm not going to let this happen. I will not let you blindly go into something that is not right for you. Your enemy has planned a precise interruption that won't be obvious. Instead, it will be hidden in everyday choices, emotional distractions, and familiar temptations. It's been made to look easy, really easy. Still, the time is just right. He knows something that you don't fully understand. Your spiritual life is about to take a big step forward. If he can't stop this growth, he will try to slow it down by making you stop, get confused, or lose focus on what I'm telling you. Pay close attention, my child. Once the enemy has started working on their plans, they can be completely undone by following my instructions. What I'm about to say isn't just nice words. It's an important warning. This plan is being shown to you before it can fully come together. Allow me to warn you not out of fear, but to make you aware of how important this moment is. Some choices you'll have to make soon may not seem important at first, but they will affect you for a long time. Some people who talk to you may seem harmless, but their effects are not pure. You may come across some prospects that feel right away, but I'm not where they come from. Your enemy is counting on your weaknesses, like how tired you are, how much you want things to move faster, and how much you want things to change, so that you will act without first asking me for advice. But I'm here now to cut through any confusion with clear insight. Do not answer the noise. Pay attention to my voice. Do not do anything until I talk to you directly. Don't let your feelings guide you. What you do shouldn't depend on how alone you are. Don't let a short amount of pain make you act quickly. I see the whole picture, my dear child. I see the hidden trap as a way in. I think the appeal is based on facts that aren't complete. I can see what will happen if you take something I didn't give you. I can also see what will be clear if you take a moment to look around. What I tell you is your escape. Your shield is my direction. The time I gave you is for your safety. You have nothing to worry about. You need to be careful, and you need to be ready to answer. What you skip over and what you get will depend on how you respond to this message. Don't worry about what your enemy has planned. When you move with me, I want to remind you of how strong you are. If you stay in touch with me, he can't win. he can't hurt what I've secured. This is why I'm speaking now, my dear child. Since you need to make a big change soon, nothing should get in your way. You've already come too far to lose what's next because of a mistake you could have avoided. I have taught you something. Your spirit is now awake. And now I want you to take a moment to think and carefully look at every word that was said, every chance, and every invitation. Not every good thing that happens is my fault. I don't take every step forward by myself. Your enemy acts like they can help you get ahead to get you to leave your true path. I will show you the difference if you stop and get close to me. I'll make it clear what's real. I will make sure you know what is safe and undo what was meant to cause you trouble. My child, this is not a general warning. It fits perfectly with your path, your next steps, and the choices you're making right now. You need to act quickly because your enemy wants you to. So I want you to give your answer some thought. You will not only get around the enemy's trap, but you will also move right into the spot he was trying to block if you pay attention to me right away. Act on what I say right away, and wait until I speak again. The place where he tried to hold you hostage will now be a place where you can stand tall. What he meant to be strange will become a clear sign that I am watching over you, understanding, and that I am always with you. Some people have fought back against you in waves, my beloved. Some were quiet, while others were loud. You've been told to fight back with all your strength, to hold on tight, to get ready, and to stand firm. But, my beloved child, the strength I gave you doesn't come from willpower or strong feelings. It comes from deep inside me. Even though many things have tried to break you, you have stood strong. It's not because you are strong in and of yourself, but because I am always with you. During some times, hardship tried to convince you that you were done, that your strength to keep going had passed. But you keep going. You're still alive and making progress, though maybe slowly because I held you steady when everything else was falling apart. You might not feel strong, my child, but the pitch of your sob does not show how strong you really are. It's clear in the quiet choices to keep going. You showed a strength that darkness can't copy every time you chose to trust me, even when you felt weak. They tried to destroy your hope, cut off your link with me, and change the way you saw things. They tried, but they failed. Why? Because I've tied you to something stronger than your feelings. You were never meant to make it through life on your own. Because you are close to me, you were meant to win. I give you life. I am your guardian. My child, when the ground beneath you shakes, I am here to hold you steady. You don't need to work harder. I want you to stay close to me instead, because being close to me makes you stronger. I know how tired you are, my dear child. I saw that you asked about going on. There are times when I've heard myself say, I can't take this any longer. But those words don't bother me. They help me get close. That's when I step in, not as a king far away, but as someone who can help you right now. You don't have to act like everything is fine. I already know what kind of person you are. I want you to agree with what is real, not with what makes you worry. My child, you're not really strong when you try to force your way forward. It comes from giving up control and letting me take care of you. You may have learned that going it alone gives you power, but real strength comes from giving up. I lift what you were never meant to carry when you let go of the weight of having to do everything by yourself. On this path, you don't need to put in more effort. It's about making you trust me even more. Because of problems you've had in the past, The liar has tried to limit what you can do. He has tried to make you believe that you are weak, that your skills are limited, and that you always fail when you are put to the test. But I'm telling you this, my dear one. Every time you got back up, it showed that you were stronger than normally. Every time you forgiven, stuck with, or renewed your faith, that was my essence at work in you. That was victory hidden as steady persistence. It's not just there to comfort, but also to get through. This means that no lie can make you who you are. No event from the past is important enough to make you invalid. There is no mistake that can erase the deep strength I have put inside you. Not only have I seen your sadness, but I have also seen your strong spirit. You got through what other people couldn't. You've been through things that could have broken you. This is not a mistake, so stop questioning what I have already proven to be true about you. You're not too weak. We're not seeing you fall apart. With a sacred power that the world can't understand, you are being made stronger, better, and new. Also, I'm not done yet. What's coming won't break you. It will show you the strong inner strength that has been building up all this time. A strength that doesn't come from this world, but from my spirit, which never fails, never fades, and never pulls away. Because I'm fighting for you from the inside, you have more power than anything that has tried to hurt you. There is an eternal plan behind what I say when I speak. You need to understand this. It's not just a path to follow when I give direction. In any delay, worry can start to grow. When there is any resistance, forward movement stops. There are times when what started out as a straight path turns into a maze of winding turns that make it hard to see. I'm not telling you this to make you feel bad. I'm telling you it to keep you safe, because I know what will happen with every delay. I understand that tasks are given to other people because the first person in line kept waiting. I see how passion fades to nothing when things keep getting put off. Not responding right away is still a choice not to act. That much is true. It's not that you are stubborn. The things I tell you are not suggestions. Plans are exact, and they have a set amount of time to do something. I'm telling you to move forward because I've already set up the area you're entering. Please let go of my hand because I know how hard it will be to hold on. Please move forward because I have already cleared the way for you to see. When you hesitate for too long, though, things start to change. Openings that were there before start to close up. When you read certain parts of the Bible, is linked to the blessing for those parts. There's nothing mean about this from me. My set time has a lot of power. It changes what happens next when it is ignored. Do you understand what I kept you from happening by talking to you, now instead of later? There were problems you never had because you did what I told you to do. There have been risks you never faced because you changed your path when I told you to stop. But if you put things off, you might end up in problems that weren't meant to be yours. The longer you wait, the harder it is to clearly hear my guidance, because the liar will start to fill that space with distractions, other voices, and false options that sound like what I said at first. Don't let that trap catch you. Don't let being hesitant turn into a habit. You don't have to understand every detail in order to follow my instructions. It's about having faith in my greater wisdom. You could say, I need more information on this. My child, I tell you that you already know the answer. I am waiting for inner calm, is one way to put it. But I promise you that peace will go with your movement, not before it. You could say, I just need confirmation. Through my words, my quiet nudges, and my signs, I have proven it anyway. You don't need any more information. You need to give up with courage. And I'm giving you the chance to change direction right now and respond right away. Because what is going to happen now depends on how quickly you act. Don't forget about what I've already prepared. Do not put off what I am going to bring up. The inner stirring in your spirit won't go away for a reason. It's because I'm calling you, and this is the time we agreed on. If you act, even if you're scared, doors will open that you could never have opened if you were afraid. But if you keep pausing, you'll look back and wonder why the chance was lost. I'm not trying to force you to do anything. I am trying to place you. This very second, I want to bless you, not just in your mind. I'd like to go with you into the next thing, so I don't get lost again. So pay close attention, my love. It's clear what to do next. You can still take the chance, but not forever. Answer now. Move ahead now. Now lean on me. This moment is holy, and if you do what you're told, what you've been praying for will come to you faster than you can imagine. That quiet restlessness, the change in which you're calm, has given way to an inner call that never stops. When you feel uneasy in situations you used to feel fine with, that's not fear, confusion, or a feeling that comes and goes. Better than ever, I can understand what I'm saying, not with loud claims, but with quiet confidence. That is not with noise, but with big ideas. You, my child, have a core that I built to connect with me, that can sense what I'm doing before your mind can fully understand it. Your thoughts have been, why does everything feel different? It's because things are really changing. I'm close. I want to talk to you. The atmosphere in your life is changing, my beloved child, because I want to connect with you more deeply. Things that seemed right before will now seem strange. What used to make you happy will now leave you feeling empty. People and things that used to make you happy will start to seem shallow to you. This isn't because your happiness has faded, it's because I'm making you want what lasts even more. I want to make a deep connection with you. My dear child, what you think of as heightened awareness is not a flaw. This is a clear insight. I've brought out the best in you for this season, so you can clearly hear my voice without any other sounds or ideas getting in the way. You're not making things up. You can sense me. That unease you have in some conversations, the heavy feeling that comes over you in certain places, the way you pull back inside when something fake tries to fit in. These are not signs that you are too sensitive. These are the things I want you to understand. I'm making you more aware so that you can be sure of your path. This sharper view is not meant to be a burden on you, my child. It is to keep you safe. It keeps you from getting lost. This is how I gently lead you, even when the den around me tries to block out my reality. I'm not giving you this clear view to overwhelm you, my loved one. This is what I'm giving you so you can stand firm. What comes from me and what doesn't must be clear to you. You need to be able to feel my presence both when I'm close and when I'm not there as much. You need to act on my quiet suggestions right away, without waiting for other people to agree. This inner knowing will be your guide, and I'll use it to lead you through places you have never been before. But you have to keep it. Do not make it less important. Do not pass it by. Don't try to explain it away. Some people might call having too much spiritual feeling over the top, but I call it being truly ready in your spirit. You were never meant to live without having feelings. If you're reading this, my beloved, you're not just feeling these things. I'm talking to you. You asked for more information, and I gave it to you. It comes from inside you, Pay attention. I'm not too far away. I'm not hidden. Staying quiet is not a test of your resolve. When you stray from my path, I'll let you know through a deep knowing, inner peace, a sense of unease, or an inner signal. That's how I lead you, and I'm reminding you of this now because I need your full attention. Do not change how you feel inside. Try to rely only on human reason, which is what I taught you. In the real world, going my way might not always make sense, but it will always make you feel safe. Believe what I have taught your spirit to see. Trust what makes you feel uncomfortable. Believe in the quiet I put inside your heart when your speed gets too fast. Your sensitivity doesn't get in the way, my beloved. It means something to you. Do what it says. Deal with it. Do something about it. I'm not just teaching you how to listen. I'm teaching you to follow through with your plans. To understand that I am enough for you, you don't have to lose everything you own. I didn't want your awareness to be sparked only by hard times, my beloved child. I have been calling you, not by warning you, but by inviting you, not by telling you what to do, but by being there with you. While you go about your daily life and don't even notice me, I've been close to you in the stillness. Still, I wait for your heart to turn toward me. You don't have to go through pain to know that you need me. Before you become weak, I am your strength. I'll be your safe place until the storm comes. I am your way before uncertainty comes up. But, my dear child, I have been giving you clear insight and peace. I've been reaching out to you when things are calm, hoping that you'll answer before problems get worse. When things are going well, I'm not far away. I'm not less important when you feel like you can do it. People, on the other hand, forget things easily. And when everything seems manageable, it thinks my direction is not important. This false sense of control is one of the smartest tricks a con artist can use. He wants you to keep going on your own, taking things at your own pace and using your own skills, all the while slowly pulling you away from me. When something finally gives way, he tells you lies like, "I'm punishing you, I've left you, and I only come back when things get tough." But the truth stays the same. I've been there the whole time. I was the quiet thing that helped you through your busy days. And now there are signs of stress. I don't want you to wait until things fall apart before calling me. Not because I don't approve of your efforts, but because anything that isn't based on me will start to shake. I don't want your devotion to come from pain alone. My child, you have stayed and listened to my voice. This is not by chance. Your spirit wants to know the truth. Your heart is already open to hearing what I have to say, and I agree with your sincere desire to find. What I've told you today is more than just information. It's the key to the peace and meaning you really want. Think about how free you'll feel when your steps are perfectly timed with mine. Seeing every path clearly with the help of the clarity I gave you. Imagine that you are not scared and are moving into the space that your opponent tried to keep you from. With my words shining on this path, you will reach a level of strength you have only begun to understand. Now I'm calling you to a holy duty. Allow the truth of this message to settle in and guide your next steps as you hear it again. Say that you wholeheartedly agree with this truth. Your careful attention to this message makes me feel honored. You help me with my divine mission by supporting this holy work, letting my words echo, and sharing this message with those who need to hear it. You bring my light to others who are hungry for truth. Come with my faithful few, my beloved, those who really hear me and do what I tell them to do in this important time. You can be sure that I am always with you, and I will write the next message for your journey with me. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. We only get help from viewers. Scan the QR code or look at the pinned comment to get content that is only available to members. Have a great day. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided e-books and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.